Hey guys, welcome back to Ken Tamplin Vocal Academy, where the proof is in the singing. I'm doing a series, and the series is called What Makes This Singer Great? Before we get started, if you wouldn't mind, please like and subscribe to my channel. That'd be really cool. Don't forget to ring that bell so I can keep cool videos coming your way. And I have a singing course. It's called How to Sing Better Than Anyone Else. You can find it right here at kentamplinvocalacademy.com, where I walk you through what it takes to help make you be a great singer. Okay? With that said, like I said before, when I think of a singer, and particularly in Johnny Cash's case, I don't just think of his low baritone vocals and his gravelly storytelling, kind of monotone, almost rappy sort of country storytelling. I think of him as what one of his songs was about, The Man in Black. He had a very black, dark, the outlaw. It was kind of like the ultimate country music outlaw. That was the image that he put off us, the badass of country music, so to speak. I think of his life being kind of a wreck, actually. His first marriage failed. He had some tough times with June Carter Cash. I know that he went in and out of a lot of bad, getting in trouble a lot. I know that he just drank a lot. And so you see this guy who went after the world with everything in him to be, it's like, again, the ultimate country music badass, and then comes full circle and dedicates his life to Jesus Christ and becomes a Christian. I think that's really interesting. And why I think that's interesting, in one of those songs I wanted to do, so let's talk about songs here for a second. I think about I Walk the Line, right? There was the prison songs, there was the railroad songs, there was like I said, the song Man in Black, Boy Named Sue. Remember that one? That was an interesting tune. Folsom Prison Blues. And I'm going to do Ring of Fire because that's what I could get publishing on to describe to you. But I wanted to do the song Hurt. And yes, I know it's a Trent Reznor, Nine Inch Nails song and all that stuff, but it really exemplifies and personifies his life. So I really encourage you. In fact, I'm going to put that in the description so you guys can go and check out that tune. It is probably one of the most moving, compelling music videos I've ever seen in my life. And yes, it's probably some of it because I know his backstory, but it's also because we're all kind of in his backstory. We all kind of live through this, everyone goes away in the end, and what's it left? And you can have this empire of dirt and all the different, imagery that's in this video is amazing. He's sitting at a table, what looks like the Last Supper of Christ, and there's no one there, and pictures of his wife, deceased wife, are kind of appearing, and all these different things. And he's asking, life's toughest questions. What is life all about? Why are we here? What am I doing? Was it just to become a country music star, or is there more to it? So he's trying to answer some questions, and the imagery shows that in the video. So I think that's super awesome. So with that said, I'm going to dive into a Ring of Fire here, and we're just going to catch Johnny early on in his career. Here we go.
Love is the burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. Bound by wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher, and it burned, burns, burns, the ring of fire, the ring of fire.
Okay, a couple things. I'm going to finish here. Now, I did a vocal demonstration on how to sing low. I did two different vocal demonstrations. One was on the song called Low Rider, and one was on Ring of Fire, and I took it down really low. So I'll put both of those, how to sing low, because he was a known baritone. I have another video out called a singer is only a singer because they have the guts to be one. So the video is actually titled "Can Anyone Learn to Sing?" And what a great example is Johnny Cash. Does he have a great voice? No, he could hardly sing, but the guy could tell a story. He can suck you into a story like no tomorrow. You listen to Boy Named Sue or Watch Hurt, and watch his ability just to bring you into his story. So wearing his heart on his sleeve, wearing his life on his sleeve really was amazing. So those are kind of the things that I think of when I think of Johnny Cash, the ultimate badass, the outlaw, the Man in Black, turning his whole life around, giving his life to Christ in the end or just before the end, and making some really amazing amazing premonitions about life. That's not the right word, but you get the point. Anyway, and just a phenomenal artist that has just been an absolute legend, withstood the test of time throughout country music. So tell me what you think of when you think of Johnny Cash. If I missed some songs, put them in there. If there's a lyric you thought that was funny, put it in there. And if you guys have someone that you'd like me to cover and do a reaction to, I'm totally down. Put that in the comments sections, because I'm doing this mostly by request. And definitely check out my next video.